So hey everyone, well done getting this far on week 1 of these lockdown recovery workouts and the HiiT progressions. So this is the third HiiT workout that I'm bringing to you, and it's still going to be relatively easy. We are gradually building up on strength till we get to a point where we can maybe do some more plyometric exercises, which are jumping exercises, but I will always give you the options if that's something that you're not able to do. So the first exercise of our 3, before I say that, I hope you're warmed up. I don't want to put the warm-ups on these workouts. I want to keep them nice and short, so make sure that you've done a little bit of walking, a few stretches, whatever makes you feel limbered up, and then we are ready to go. So our first exercise, let me demonstrate. The hands are going to be on the head. I just tend to use my fingertips there, and we're going to be lunging forwards, up, and then sideways. So it's actually a combination of the 2 exercises that we've done so far this week. Now they can be all the way down to the floor and then really wide and low, or they can be nice and shallow and a little bit more springy. Okay, so we're going to do 30 seconds, and as you know, 3 times through of this exercise. So let me get this watch started. 3, 2, 1, hands on your head, and off we go. Forwards and side. Good. Forwards and side. I'm going for a little bit of an in-betweeny kind of version here, because I've already taught 2 workouts so far this morning. So I'm feeling a little bit weary, but trying to get these workouts filmed for you so we can continue through these summer holidays. Last one. Brilliant. Now anything involving squatting, I like to do a few shoulder bridges in between. So coming down onto the back, heels close to your bum, tucking under and curling up. So we've got our 30 seconds of shoulder bridges in between, tucking under, pushing the knees away and curl back down. And this is all about getting your breath back to normal and activating muscles, especially these glutes, to fire up in order to be there for you when you're doing the squat or lunge type exercise. 3, 2, 1, and coming back up again. As these transitions are important, up and down off the floor. So starting with your feet hip width apart, hands on your head, 30 seconds, off we go. Forwards and side. Push the knees out on that sideways one. Forwards, and it's not a sideways lunge, it's a step into a squat. Good. Lead with your heel when you come forwards. Good. And 5 seconds to go. Keeping the head up and the chest up. And stop there. Back into our shoulder bridges. Yes, Lily. Okay. Tucking under, curling up, pushing your knees away. So I made a decision with all of my filming in this lockdown period that the kids can just be involved. So if you hear them and see them, they're just around. I'm not going to stop them. And it just shows that you can do these workouts with kids around, with housemates around. You don't have to worry. Good. One last one. Brilliant. And coming back up. Good. Okay. So, last one of these. 30 seconds. Off we go. Forwards and side. Leading forwards with the heel. Trying to keep the knees pointing forwards. Trying to hold your form all the time. Good. Sideways. Forwards. Keep going. If you want to work on specific things and you like one of these workouts, stick with it. You don't have to keep doing the new ones, although they will give you variation. Stop there. Well done. That's first exercise under your belt. Second exercise. So grab a quick drink perhaps. Second exercise, hear the squirrels, is going to be a little bit of a build up to a mountain climber. Now this is a mountain climber. And as promised, I'm not going to be doing any jumping to start with, but we are going to be in a plank position, and you're going to be tapping the toes forwards like this, so it's like a stepping mountain climber. Now it's up to you how far you pull that knee in, but I do want you to try and use your abs while you pull the knee in. So we've got 30 seconds. Let's assume that start position, like a press up position, and off we go. Now if anyone has particularly sore wrists, you can do this one down on the elbows, look. Good. But if your wrists are quite sore and your hands stick to the mat, okay, have your hands right out in front of you there. Good. Tap down. Pulling the knee in towards the chest using your abs, and stay strong through those shoulders. Good. Stop there. Coming down onto your front, arms out in front of you. I'm actually going to take this microphone out from here. Lifting and lowering alternate legs. So we're kind of doing the opposite of what we were doing a second ago. Bottom under, tummy in, lifting and down. This is when I realise my grass needs a cut. I'm going to cut it tomorrow. Good. That'll be some good incidental exercise. That's what it's called, isn't it? When you do lots of exercise without it being called exercise. Just moving. 3, 2, 1. And back up into that press up position. Remember, you can be down on your elbows if you have sore wrists. But we're here, legs out straight, 3, 2, 1, off we go, tap, tap. Ideally tap at the front, but it can make it a bit easier and you can get a bit more movement if you don't tap that knee down and you just pull the knee into your chest. Sorry, don't tap the foot down, I should say. Getting lots of text messages through on my watch, so I'm hoping my time has started. If not, I do have a good idea of what 30 seconds is. 3, 2, 1, and that was bang on. Brilliant. Okay, just sitting back on the heels briefly. Okay, so we're coming out into that Superman position. Let me describe this one a little bit more. I want your bottom tucked under and your tummy in and your chin tucked and your forehead down on the mat. And lifting and lowering alternate arm and leg. Now don't try and get those particularly high. I just want you to stay stable through your tummy. And also remember, this is the rest period in between. So it shouldn't be massively exertional. Just doing them, firing up the muscles. And sometimes it's a matter of going the opposite way of the exercise we've just done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so coming up onto your hands and feet, and we are doing the same again. Now I thought the kids were all right inside, but they seem to be fighting and doing all sorts. Anyway, let's get this done. Legs out, 30 seconds, off we go. I'm going to do this one with a free foot this time. It just feels a whole lot smoother. Good, pushing through the arms, using the abs to pull the knee in. Good. Got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. That's 2 out of 3 exercises done. I do find it speeds up after the first one, to be honest. So our third one is still down here on the mat, and we're going to be doing another abs one because I feel like the first exercise was quite nice and glutes focused. That last one we were using the arms, so let's do an abdominal one. Now my favourite one here to do is called a crisscross. So it's nice and fast here, but I do understand that some of you may have back problems and find that one a little bit too difficult. So what you can do is just have your legs up and you can just rotate the upper half. If I'm really honest, I filmed that for a knee injury HiiT workout the other day and I actually found it harder. So let's see what you think. You've got those 2 options. You've also got feet down on the floor and doing that. If you are having your feet down on the floor or not doing the leg exercise, you need to be in a massive crunch. You need to come up higher than you would expect. So there's my little bit of advice on that one. Okay, I'm going to do a few variations as we go. 30 seconds, legs up, crunch, and off we go. Got to be nice and fast though. Rotating, keeping the elbows wide, not trying to get the elbow onto the knee, squeezing in your tummy. Breathing. Good. So this is the bigger version. Don't want anyone's backs hurting. So bring your feet down onto the floor if you struggle with this. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. I am going to be nice and crawl though and add some sit-ups in between. Some just nice controlled abs, just to remind you, Pilates style, what you need to be concentrating on. So keeping a little arch in the lower back, crunching, getting your breath back. Good. Relaxing your breathing. Try not to pull on your head and neck. Good. And that actually reminds me, if people have head and neck problems, then the next exercise we could actually just do the legs. So, head down. This is your option. So this is a nice fast option here. HiiT without pulling on the neck. So there's another one for you. Okay, choose your option. Legs up, crunch, and off we go. So remember, you can just use the upper half. You can just do the lower half. You can do it all. You can have your feet on the floor. Keep going with whatever you choose. So whatever you do, keep going. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Ooh, if anyone thought you can't do HiiT with your abs, then have another thought, because these are difficult. So crunches in between for 30 seconds. Off we go, drawing in your tummy. As time goes on, we're going to be able to do, towards the end, 3 jumping exercises. So, you know, at the moment, to break it up and to protect people's knees and things like that, I'm really splitting things up into abs, arms and legs. But as time goes on, we're going to be doing things like burpees and stuff like that, which is whole body, get much more of a HiiT effect. But you need to be strong enough to do that. So all of this is a nice prep for that. Okay, roll the head from side to side, make sure your neck hasn't got too tight. Legs up, tummy in, crunch, and off we go. You'll notice I haven't started too easy on all of these. I know all of you have arrived here wanting to work hard, so I haven't gone too easy to start with. If you're struggling with all of this, just go back to Pilates and do 5 sessions a week. Get yourself strong enough to do your HiiT. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Well done. Okay, so just a couple of gentle shoulder bridges at the end to finish off. That is your workout. And let me just repeat that last thing that I said. If you're finding this too difficult, if it's creating any particular pain or anything, then I want you to go back to just doing Pilates. I've got plenty of Pilates workouts on my channel, so you could do every day. Get yourself strong enough to start doing HiiT. Step one leg up like this, lunge forwards, sit back, don't give up. A month or so of just Pilates will get you strong enough to start the HiiT. But hopefully I've made this doable. I will be putting on 2 Pilates sessions as well, 2 45-minute Pilates sessions. Lovely, other side. If you're lost, go in the lockdown recovery playlist. And you're wobbling all over the place, and you should be able to find it all there. Work through at your own speed. Good, downward dog. Stretch your bottom up in the air, stretch one heel down at a time. Nice little stretch off at the end to prepare you for your next session. Walk your hands to your feet and your feet to your hands. Hang there. Good. Curling back up. So guys, thank you for joining me. That's the third session in your journey. I hope you're enjoying this. Getting fitter, stronger, more healthy, and I will see you for your next session. Take care. Bye.